Good morning. Welcome back, everyone. We're looking at Bitcoin on a daily time frame today. And as you can see, yesterday's candle actually was a bullish engulfing candle off of the basically support area looking left. That's where we didn't want to break under 16.8. If we did, we had support at 16.5. We didn't even need to get to that level. And we actually just picked on up. Wait, was it 16.5? Yeah, we got close to it, but we didn't get to it. And then we got picked on up. So now today the goal is to close above support. Ignore that. This is the RSI indicator. I will be showing you guys that later for members. So feel free if you are interested to join us for members. Apologize about this insane lag. Let me see if I can turn some stuff off. Okay. Okay. Discord out of here. All right, so we're back. As I was saying, today's goal is that we need to close above 17,000. As long as we hold above 17,000, we can look for a sideways and up into the next day. There is a little bit room for upside because what's going on is the volume is coming to a standstill as we're at our resistance, but we can get that last gasp. So maybe we could get to the 55 EMA around 17,800, and then you will see us roll over probably back to 17 and then under. When we do roll over, it's going to be a fast move because it's going to trap all the FOMO longers that are trying to buy into this price here. And it's because they should have bought earlier, but they're just, they're late and they're greedy. So they're going to buy it in the, basically the top. That's why we're going to fade that move. So keep in mind of that level around 17.8 on the daily. And yeah, a quick tidbit. This is what I'm going to show members later. This is the RSI indicator. It shows you when things are oversold and overbought. And when it's overbought, you can scalp a short knowing that your risk to reward is good to the downside. When it's oversold, you can take a long knowing that it is way oversold to the downside and you should expect it coming back to the upside. Ideally, when these indicators work, they have a midline, this middle line. Price usually always wants to be in the middle. Okay, so wherever it goes, oversold, undersold, oversold, whatever, it always wants to come back to the middle to basically equilibrium, kind of like what we're doing right now. So we're at equilibrium right now with the RSI with a slight tick above it, meaning if we can close this daily candle at that current price area, we should be looking for the next daily candle to go sideways and up and then into the next resistance. And we should consider it going up until we hit the oversold condition area, or if we get a sell-off and we close the candle under 17,000, and you might even see the RSI come under the midline and have a close. And if you see that, then the pressure to the downside will start kicking in because people will probably be shorting off of this line. They already started. You see this little red dot? That's because somebody already tried to get into a short. What that's going on now is market maker knows that somebody shorted after this candle. They're letting it go sideways and consolidate to shake out the over leveraged longs, and then he's pumping it to liquidate this dude that was short. And if he didn't take his profit and he was too greedy, he's getting pushed out of the market right now, causing the price to even go higher due to the fact that when he closes his short, he's going to have to market buy, and it causes the market to actually rise because he is eating all the sells for him to close that short. He's market buying basically. Yeah, I'm gonna go over this indicator much more. You're gonna see some crazy um confluences where you can use it to scalp much more effectively. I'm gonna save that for members. So sorry guys. If you're interested in members, feel free to DM me. $20 a month. There ain't never a day that I don't make that useful for you. Less than a cup of coffee a day. I mean, how can you go wrong? So, I mean, especially if you're a trader and you're getting there, things that I can teach you is going to prevent you from having a lot of losses because I've already eaten those losses before. So hopefully you can learn from my mistake. All right, back to the chart. We're going to go to a 4 hour. I already gave you 17K. If we lose it, we're going downside. We're going to probably go to 16.5-ish. If we hold above 17K, we can go to the higher 17.6 and whatnot. On the 4 hour, what we did was we actually brushed into this resistance 3 times. Okay, we even had a sell off, and that we got picked up off of the exact measured move. If this was a head and shoulder, it would have been to this level here ish. We've filled that, and now we're basically trying to get back up. This is the third attempt to break the 21 EMA. If this one fails, the drop will be much more uglier. But more than likely, market maker is not going to let the trap shorts out. He's going to mark it up one more time, let retail really FOMO in, and then he'll add it to his short here and bring it back down later for his profit collection. That's if we have a 4 hour open and close above 17,300, and we can look for that kind of price action to like 17.6, 17.8, all the way to 18. After a few 4 hour candle closes, this will come a little bit lower. But the fact that the EMAs have started um, losing the angle to the downside and started going flat, it's very, very logical that we go sideways and up. I wouldn't just be looking for downside right now, so just be careful on that. We are short, but we have to be ready for this to break because it's been 3 times that this level was been tapped, and now the shorts here are weak. The liquidity is right above us. All the stop losses are right above us. Market makers is drooling at the mouth to just take that liquidity and then bring it back down. So as New York opens today, watch for that pop up, okay, guys? Looks like market is pricing in a 0.5 increase right now, and they're rising the price into the Fed meeting next week. And then it doesn't matter if they go 0.5 or not, it's going to be a sell the news event, in my opinion. They'll pump it before and they're just going to dump it no matter what the fuck the news is. And that's just, they're setting it up right now. So just prepare, okay? Just prepare. Don't get like greedy and FOMO if you see everything start pumping into next week. That's what their plan is. They want to get that greed in you like at its max, so that way even you're like, oh, you know what, we're going to the moon. I better get in, and you get in, and then the day you get in, it starts reversing right back down in your face, and you're just like, shit, why didn't I listen to AJ? Fuck, Why didn't I just stick with the members' advice? Why? Why did it? You know what? I'm not gonna let it happen again. I'm joining members. And that's literally how a few of the members have come in because they are trying to trade complicatedly from like 3 different group signals. And I'm just like, look, you can't beat the rainbow. Just taste the rainbow, bro. Get a bag of Skittles and just use this EMA ribbon. It's gonna make your life a lot simpler. Enough of my ranting. Let's go to a weekly because today is Friday, guys. Keep in mind the market maker is setting himself up for the weekend so he can enjoy spending the money that he took from you on your trades. So the weekend we were still looking for this rise to about 18,100, 18,200. If it doesn't happen this week, we might get it next week. After this weekly candle closes in 2 days, which we can probably get up to there in 2 days. So don't think it's out because of the last gasp kind of situation. If we get there, then good. If not, next candle would open on Sunday at 8, and this will be a little bit lower. And then as soon as that candle opens, we can probably pump into it. Because like I said, next week, if this candle opens at Sunday at 8, next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, is probably going to be just talks about zero point 0.5 or 0.75. And either people are going to be fearful and sell off, thinking we're going to go 0.75, or market's going to rally into it, thinking we're going to go 0.5. And even if we go get 0.5, it's still going to sell off anyway. So just get ready. Just get ready. I gave you my mentality. You understand my logic. Get ready. Shit is gonna go nuts. All right. Now that we're done with the weekly on Bitcoin, let's go look at on Ethereum. If we do claim this on a weekly, then we can look for the next level of resistance around 20K. So imagine all the people who are buying at 17K, they're going to be jumping for joy when we get to 20K. And it is very, very possible because of the fast move down. We could get a very fast move up, guys. Right now, I'm expecting this dead cat bounce over here to come back. And then when we do come back down, we're not going to test this low again. I wanted to find support around 16,800 and then just rally on up after we go make a W. So like, and when I say rally, I'm looking for 20-ish, but I'm really looking, and then look how fucking annoying this. 20,400 to 20,800 is going to be the battle again. So once we get above 20,800 and we start closing 4 hour candles above it, we can probably just gun it all the way to like 28,000. it's gonna go really quick and fast, and everything is setting up for that. Because right now, this is Bitcoin. Look at Dixie, and I'll come back to Ethereum, guys. I know today's video is me ranting a lot, but all this information you want, so that way you know exactly what you want to have position wise for this weekend and what you're expecting into Monday. Like, I just want you guys to be ready. If my computer was a little bit faster, it would be much better. Like one of the first things I need to invest in, M1. Okay, this is taking way too long. There you go. Okay, I am so sorry, guys. All right, I give up. I guess market is moving or something, and that's why it's doing this. This is just annoying. I can't deal with this. We're done. I'm gonna go to Ethereum, and I'm gonna let you guys get out of here. Wow. Wow, that took like a couple minutes. All right, here is Dixie, as I was saying, on a weekly time frame. We are literally coming into the support area. We've been waiting for this price action for a very long time, hoping for a W to come pop in over here between 104 to 101. If we get that weekly close above 104, we can look for next week to basically go sideways and up. If we do lose this level before the weekly close at 104, then it's possible next week we go all the way to 101 or whatever, and that's going to be because we do get that zero point 0.5 increase, and then all things will get a nice little leg up. If we get 0.75, more than likely we'll go here and just like reverse. Hmm. Actually, if we get 0.75, it would go even lower. If we get zero point 0.5, we might just consolidate here and then rise anyway. So, yeah, we're going to have to wait and see exactly what the effect will be. Higher interest rate would mean the dollar would be losing the value. So depending on how high the interest rate is, they're controlling inflation, and ideally this would lower the value. So I would say like 0.75, we're gonna probably go to 0.01 to like we could even get to the 200 maybe, okay, which is like around 98. And then zero point 0.5, we can probably get to like 101-ish, and then see if we want to hold that level and go lower, or if we're going to find that as consolidation, come back into the middle of the channel, do a dead cat, and then drop. Like instead of it actually breaking out over here, we can say it can just take this and go down right at the midline here. So that's what we got to see, if it wants to go up or down depending on the reaction at this level here. And that is Dixie. Now let's go to Ethereum. Thank you for not taking level. I'm sorry, guys. Computer is doing this because I am in some trades. I shared my positions of my long and short on Ethereum. And when I'm using that exchange browser, the entire computer acts like it's doing God's work. Okay. Here is Ethereum on a weekly. Uh, Obviously, we never took the low. We never took this liquidity on the bottom. So I'm always skeptical of that. Turning off all these indicators because always skeptical of that. We are at our first level of resistance, which is around 1330. If we can close above 1330, we can look for the next level of resistance around 1450, 1460. But if we can't close above 1330 this week in 2 days, more than likely we'll open up sideways and then push again down. Volume on the weekly is coming to a standstill to the lows as we're hitting resistance. It's creating bearish volume divergence. One big market buyer will probably do a bearish engulfing candle on this, trapping the longs and just going down probably to sweep this liquidity. And then it's going to drag Bitcoin down with it because Ethereum has always been the stronger asset this cycle for some reason. So keep that in mind. That's all I wanted to point out on the weekly. Daily wise, we are also coming to low volume and it's Friday. So I don't know how many people are going to be jockeying for longs into the weekend, knowing that the Fed interest rate is right around the corner. But retail is getting paid today. So if they want to get in the long before the Fed meeting and they're getting paid today and tomorrow, well, market buy, baby. 100x long that shit. So this is what we're looking at. We're still consolidating. It's a between 1300 and 1270-ish, but I do favor upside because this is like an inverse head and shoulder formation, and you also have higher lows, bullish engulfing on each one of these tests to the downside. See, down, bullish engulfing, up, bullish engulfing, up, bullish engulfing. Why wouldn't we go up? So I'm looking for first 4-hour opening close above 1300-ish. 1310, and then I'll look for that next big pump to 1380. And I am looking for a short between 1380 and 1400 just because I want to DCA into a short at this level, and I'll be ready to add to it all the way up to 1600. In case Bitcoin and ETH want to break out, I'm ready for their move to the top side. That's basically all I have for you on the daily. Let's go to the 4-hour chart. Today's video is a little bit longer than I would like. So I'm gonna get you guys out of here. And on the 4-hour, we're looking like we're about to do that reach to the sky. First thing is gonna be around 1300, 1310. Once we break that with the 4-hour opening close, you know that the next target is gonna be around 1330, 1340. And then from there, if we do claim it on a 4-hour opening close, we're gonna go to 1380, 1400. And I'm looking for all these levels to hit level by level. So I'm not like rushing into the trade. I'm waiting calmly and patiently for it to come, and then I will act accordingly. I'm already in a long. Uh, I am in a long from. Yeah, I'm in a long from 12 something, and I shorted 1280, and I want to add to it now. And yeah, if you go to the Discord, you'll see the current trades I'm in, and I'm only adding to my short. I'm not going to add to my long. So that's basically it, guys. Please leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already. Please feel free to press the bell button for notifications so you get the real-time updates. Members, if you are a member, I will be making a scalping video with that indicator that I was showing earlier in the video. Enjoy. It will help you this weekend. I can almost assure you. And what else? What else? What else? Yeah, if you're interested in our Discord group, feel free to join. It's in the description of the video below. Last but not least, if you have any questions or concerns or any other assets you want to cover, please leave it in the section below and I'll get back to you the next time I make a video. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Trade safe.